Oh my God, it worked. Oh my God, I didn't know it was gonna work like that. What's up, y'all? What's cracking? We all over the place. It's just me right now. Hey, y'all. It's your man, Uncle Black, and all of that. Welcome to another episode of Two and a Half Heels. This is a special episode. You see the title? It's kind of our anniversary. It's not really. The real anniversary is next week. And boy, we got everybody here to celebrate with us. So first things first, I gotta bring on my co-host extraordinaire, the one that been holding me down since day one. Well, like day 2 or 3, because I think she was gone for the first couple episodes. But Bree's back. Hey, Bree.
Hi.
What's going on?
What isn't going on?
Everything.
Every it's almost a year that we've been doing this.
A whole year. Did you do the song? Was the song sweet?
The song is fire.
The song was fire. Hey, listen, shout out to my very, very good friend of the channel, good friend of the group, Sam Lands, for Memento. That is the official theme song of Two and a Half Heels, is off his album MK Ultra. It's available everywhere on iTunes and Spotify. Sam, thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Listen, we gonna do a whole lot more with that jam. Just you wait. But let's get to everybody else. Let's get the gang in here. Welcome, Mr. Ali, to the party. What's going on, up?
What up? What up? What's good?
Yes,
Happy Friday. I got to make sure to, I got out the shop not too long ago. So, I got to make sure I got my, lotion handy. I'm getting ready for this show. I'm ready for this party.
All right, Ashley Larry. All right. Hey, also, it wouldn't be a party without the professor. Professor Bear. What's up, baby?
What's going on? Now, before we get started, don't mind the shirt. I'm just saying.
I ain't even noticed that shit.
Everybody got on like a special shirt tonight. So you see that?
But that shirt ain't special. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Ain't nothing special about that shirt. The music maybe, but
you cost to lose out. It's all about the legacy, baby.
I guess. Well, listen, for a special show, a special guest is warranted. Okay, this my brother, man. This my brother, y'all. I know him as my brother, but tonight y'all can address him as Lil Smoke. What up, bro?
What's up, man?
What's going on? Welcome to the program. Welcome to the show, man.
Doing well. Good to see you.
Oh man, listen, everybody's here. I'm happy to see everybody. SmackDown is in the books, man. The show then came and went, and I know we all fenced to talk about it. So, Bree, would you like to set the table so we all can get down to the nissle and the gristle here?
Of course. I gotta do my TED Talk.
Listen, the guff of me. How could I forget our TED Talk, sponsored by the Wrestling Society Network, thewrestlingsociety.com. Videos, music, movies, all of the sorts. It's all over there. Go ahead and click it and do something. Go ahead.
So, because she decided to make an appearance on SmackDown tonight, it's only right that I start with an emphatic. Fuck Liv Morgan.
All caps.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck Liv Morgan.
Mm-hmm. All caps.
Fuck Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah, he was there.
I like Dirty Dom, though. I ain't mean to interrupt, though. I like Dirty Dom.
I do too. We all do.
I mean, how can you not?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck Finn Balor.
Yeah, that's a button too. I made that a button.
Oh, they definitely doing that.
Fuck JD McDonough and Carlito.
I just did that for you. We just get them all in there one thing. We ain't got to do all that.
And
the whole Judgment Day.
Phil Brooks, also known as CM Punk.
He is hurt. That man is trying to get back to life.
Fuck him too.
And I put him right back in that coffin.
And a special TED Talk, and you're gonna add it one day. Tonga Loa is booty juice, son.
All right, now. So listen, on our anniversary program, I'm gonna let you know this right now. We not finna drag the GOAT, Mr. Tonga Loa. I'm gonna bring you back in. Act like you got some sense. All right. Act like you got some sense. And also, before we begin and get into all the, everything else that happened, I just want to make sure that this is crystal clear. Matter of fact, I want to give me a second, y'all. I'm gonna need the room by myself. After the happenings of Monday Night Raw, I just want to say that if Sexy Red is not a part of WWE 2K25 in any way, shape, or form as a DLC character or just a pre-sale, something, then we're really, really, really messing up on an amazing opportunity here. All right, guys, come on back.
Booty juice, son. Always. That's my TED Talk.
I do not agree with that idea at all.
Sexy Red for WWE 2K25. I'm here for
Come
it.
on.
Let's do it.
I
Yeah, I'm
can't even lie.
saying, get it in there.
WWE has been getting my money for quite a while, but if I got to deal with a Sexy Red, I'm through.
Oh, you too?
I'm
Yeah.
through.
Oh my
I might have to
god.
stop watching wrestling if I see her again.
I'm me three. I'm on it too.
Not you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
What?
No.
No.
What?
The only
No.
way they could get me to enjoy Sexy Red if somebody DD10 her like 6 times. Then I might watch.
6 is excessive, even for a non-wrestler. Come on, man.
Well, have you seen that forehead?
All right, if she could take one tsunami from Bronson Reed, then I'll watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Say that again, bro. What'd you say?
I said if she could take one tsunami from Bronson Reed, then I'll watch it.
Mm-hmm. If she could take a power bomb, she could take a power slam from Braun Strowman to the barricade, I'll watch it.
Why are y'all so angry? What did she do to y'all?
She has no.
She don't move
nowhere near a wrestling ring.
Right, she don't move the needle like that, man. Come on now.
All right,
Bring Megan, now put Megan Thee Stallion on TV. Now we talking. Bring her on TV.
I don't care, freak. We're to get into all of that. All right. Apologies for my my banter. Bree, please kick us off proper.
So, what better way to open the show than with the returning Jimmy Uso? Okay,
Jim,
Mr. No Yeet himself, Big Jim, is back.
Big Jim,
after a long 6 months. It felt good.
Hell yeah.
The crowd was hot for Jimmy, and he got the time that he deserved. He got the reaction that he deserved. And hey, he said it best. They need some help.
We need help.
We need help. Okay.
I peeped that. I peeped he said that.
They Roman interrupted, of course.
Oh.
And
to a thunderous ovation.
Very, very thunderous ovation. And instead of acknowledge me, he said, join me in acknowledging Jimmy Uso. That has completed the face turn. He is fully a baby face. And Jimmy told him, like, look, I know somebody that can help us. Like, we need some help. And of course, the crowd immediately just yeet. Okay, yes, yeet. And Roman's response was
no yeet.
Thank you. Tired of the eat monster.
What up, Rusty? What up, baby?
Rusty, what's good?
Oh, we supposed to put them phones on Crescent. What are we doing? Thank you, Mr. Ali. Thank you. Roman, Rusty again with the epic storytelling. Yeah. Roman. I mean, I said this off the air. Fuck it. I'm gonna say it live. Roman is a baby face is like to pay homage to what Shawn Michaels and Triple H did at the weekend. I mean, this past week. Cringe. It's not like, you know how when you turn the water on the faucet and it just runs out the spigot. It's not flowing with me right now. He looked like he's riding a bike on cobblestone. And it's like, oh shit. See if I remember how to do this. God damn it.
I'm not really buying it like that for real.
Oh, is that right? Well, pray tell, Lil Smoke.
No, I feel like he ain't used to the babyface role, so it's like I don't know what to do with it.
What you talking about, Roman?
Yeah,
Of course.
Nah, he used to be a babyface before. It's just a new version of it. He
booed
used to be a
him.
babyface.
It's
more natural than before. When he was a babyface before, it was more forced. It wasn't
Yeah,
authentic.
got booed.
This
So
time,
it's like
yeah.
I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it. He doing a good job so far though.
I think he should be a tweener. Be honest.
Yeah,
He should be a tweener. He should be like kind of like a Stone Cold Steve Austin was back in the day. Stone Cold Steve Austin really wasn't a babyface. We just learned to love him. But
exactly.
he was never a babyface. He was never a babyface.
it
So,
wasn't forced. It just happened.
but
For sure,
yeah.
for sure. So that back and forth goes on, and we leave that segment with Jimmy just saying, "Hey, bro, we need help. Like, I'm gonna fight my little brother tonight because that was the main event, Jimmy versus Solo." And he said, "We need help." So,
But I'm gonna tell you what the greatest thing about that is it made sense. It set it up perfectly to bring we know who back into the fold. They're not treating the audience like we stupid. So that's what I loved about the segment. It's gonna take me a little while to get used to this face turn Roman because it's different. And again, it ain't nothing against Roman, but like we 4 years of acknowledge me, and he should still be telling the people to acknowledge him.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's right.
That's what threw me off.
Listen, last week, if I'm not mistaken, or 2 weeks ago, Roman said a lot of things have changed. I haven't. Cap, I call Cap because now you're making us acknowledge Jimmy. Come on now, Roman. You're walking at the line.
It's the smart move. It's the smart move, but he could have came up with another way of doing it.
Well, you got to think a lot has happened in the time that Roman took a break. He lost his uncle, he lost his father during that time. So, he's starting to mature out and taking more of that, not only the leadership role, but more of that, protector role of the family. So that's why I feel that acknowledged part to Jimmy was more like his ancestors kind of telling him to,
Well, that takes us to this question here. Does Jimmy go to Monday night?
Yeah,
talk to his brother.
Oh yeah.
I need you, bro. Not yet.
Not yet.
No, not yet.
That was them just planting the seeds that, like, hey, this is what's next. Like, this is coming down the line. But there's a little bit more that has to happen because Jay is currently Intercontinental Champion. He has a rematch against Braun on Monday.
That man.
Well,
look here. Look, we'll get to Monday Night Raw if we can get to it. But boy,
I feel like Jimmy can't go to Monday Night Raw in a couple days and start this whole like apology tour and like try and rekindle things and pull him back. It's not yet. Not yet.
Hey,
Jay
listen, they beating our ass tonight. We need help now.
I got it. Let me tell you this.
They gotta drop that title first. I don't. That's his focus right now.
Let me tell you this. What's gonna happen is it ain't gonna be Jimmy. It's gonna be the other brother show up and cost them the Intercontinental Championship. That way, you can move it making sense. You don't have to worry about the Intercontinental title. He has a reason why to go back to the family. It links everything up perfectly.
All right. Well, from there, that takes us to the first of two title matches on the evening. We get Mr. Don't Miss him, Carmelo Hayes, taking on L.A. Knight. Yeah.
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 And so who did we think was going to win this match? Don't all answer at once.
LA Knight.
Yeah. That was a silly question to ask.
That was an easy question.
I mean, so nobody's
personally
belief
had
was gone.
I
No
had
one
faith
thought
in
Carmelo could.
Melo.
You had faith.
I thought
One
Melo was going to do it.
somebody.
I definitely
person.
thought this was going to be Melo's night.
Oh no. Mm-mm.
I'm looking for that 3-way match.
But
I keep saying that the triple threat match is inevitable. Like, this is the only time that I'm okay with the triple threat championship match. Like, these are the perfect situations for it because they all have beef with each other. They all want this title. Just do the triple threat match, and I feel like it's gonna happen at Crown Jewel.
Hey, listen, don't get your horses out the stable because later in the show, Nick Aldis said, "Hey, listen, you and Andrade is tied 3-3. So you know what happens next? Game 7. So ain't no triple threat. They're gonna have one more match. It's gonna be a big deal because we already had 6 goddamn matches already. Now the video package makes itself, and now when the surprising best of 7 series, Andrade's probably gonna win.
No, I'm gonna give you an even better scenario.
Pray
Why
tell.
won't LA Knight come out and get both of them? Yeah.
That's stupid on LA Knight's part. I'd rather have one opponent.
That sets up the triple threat match, though.
Exactly. And he's already defeated him
in tonight's match. So why not? And yes, I saw that Corey said it on commentary. I need that.
I didn't believe it.
I need that spinner belt.
Listen, when they said that, I knew he wasn't going to win.
Look, I knew he wasn't going to win, but I really, really, really want that spinner belt. I want that spinner belt bad.
And I've heard the rumors that they're going to do updates to all the championships.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yay. A fresh coat of paint on the old turds that we have now. Huzzah. All right. Well, from there, we thought we were going to get our tag team title match here, but no. As the Meta Girls make their way to the ring, Kevin Owens bum rushed the set wearing a Dusty Rhodes t-shirt on. Come on now. Come on. Hot cutout. And he was trying to talk. He was trying to explain himself, but they cut the mic off. I like it when they do all this work shoot stuff. It's good stuff. And you know, him trying to get a word in edgewise brought out everybody. Brought out the whole goddamn security team. Every independent wrestler in South Carolina that night. All right? Everybody was there. And Bree, you want to tell him what happened? Take your time. Take your time. It's okay. Take your time.
First of all, can I just say, look, I love Kevin Owens. Okay?
She about to say some shit.
How dare him interrupt the entrance of my Meta Girls? That I took that personally, just saying, because Jakara and Lash Legend, hands down, favorite women off of the NXT women's roster right now, besides Kalani Jordan and Lola Vice.
Get that your Lola Green. Oh, shuck it, duck it, quack, quack. You know how I feel about me some Lola Vice.
Yes, we know. So in the beginning, I was on Kevin's side because I saw where he was coming from, and I felt like he was on the same page as, you know, Drew McIntyre. He's just an honest man doing honest work. And now, after what happened later in the night, I got some beef.
You want to go ahead and tie it up? Just go ahead and tie it up right now while we're here.
I'm gonna just go ahead and say it.
Let's just cut to the chit chat.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it.
I'm happy that the old prize fighter is back. Let him be mean. Kevin Owens is the best when he's mean. Let's cut through the chit chat. Let's not beat around the bush. When Kevin Owens is mean and beating people up, we're getting the best Kevin Owens. Okay. I didn't see the segment, but I'm pretty much. Oh, it doesn't matter what he did. We know. Listen, Cody Rhodes is a horrible friend. He's awful. He's bad. Kevin Owens is absolutely right for attacking Cody Rhodes because for 4 years, Kevin Owens has been dealing with this whole bloodline mess. And he even tried to help. He even did try to help him win the title last year. And he didn't get the job done. And then for you to turn back around and you're going to team up with the guy that you've been beefing with for 2 years and you've been beefing with his family, but you're teaming up with him and then you fighting alongside him. Like, come on now. Kevin Owens is absolutely right. And when Randy Orton turns on him too, Randy Orton's going to be right too to do the same thing. Yes.
So as I was saying, Kevin Owens then went on to attack Randy Orton later in the night.
Beats his ass.
Listen,
you dog walked him. I mean, you ever catch somebody that owe you money?
Cody.
He dog walked.
All Cody's fault. All Cody's fault.
Hey, listen, from my viewpoint, he was throwing punches like this. He was. I mean, I'm like, bro, this was your tag team partner.
Yeah.
This was Randy.
What did Braun Strowman tell you? Sometimes you just got to get them hands. And Kevin ain't about that joke.
He put hands and feet on his ass. I promise you that.
Hey, if you're gonna go to Survivor, you might as well.
Him beating up Randy Orton is a case of I'm gonna get you before you get me. You got two of the those two can turn on you on a drop of a hat. That's just an instance of I'm gonna just get you before you get me at some point. So
no
collateral damage.
Now what happened? Now the part that you didn't let Bree finish is that Randy hit Kevin first.
It was high emotion.
All right,
it was very, very. Go ahead, bro.
Kevin elbowed that nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin elbowed that nigga. Then Randy hit it.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You already hyped up. You trying to get to somebody, and people keep pulling, and you get tired, man. Let me go.
He already full face that he was there before he got elbowed.
Sometimes you got to mind your business. Look, all of us been with our parents and told you seen something. Mind your business. That ain't got nothing to do with you. And sometimes when you want to dip in other people's business, you get them hands. So sometimes mind your business. That business had nothing to do with you. Stay out of it. Now you catch a strike. Hey.
I don't know. Randy the OG though, that's crazy. He got a little bit. I guess Randy had too much dip on his chip today, huh?
Oh, hey.
He went a little bit too crazy. Yeah.
Well, hey, going there crazy because Kevin just showed him. Oh, you want to go crazy? Okay,
Randy got ties, and again, Randy got ties to Cody Rhodes too. So let's not forget that. We keep. So if you have any alignment with Cody Rhodes at some point, rather past, present, or future, you on Kevin Owens' hit list. Bottom line. So.
All right. Well, listen. From there, we finally. Everything cools down. All right. We get this tag team match, right? Now, of course, I'm gonna be honest. I knew that the champs was not going to lose because right when all of that broke down, there was a commercial for Monday Night Raw. And guess who's defending the women's tag team championships against Damage Control?
I saw that
shit. They didn't even try to fool her. Didn't even want to give her.
The way that broke my heart because I knew they were entertaining, but I wanted to go in with some faith that they were going to have a chance
Shut that
And
shit
they
down
took
immediately.
all of that away from
They couldn't even edit the video just for a second. The winner of this match, they're like, no, we
Live
ain't about to wait
Monday.
to do that.
Tag team champs. Damage control, like.
All right. So, but again, though, listen, I feel like the metal ladies, they got some of their ish in, but I feel like Chelsea and Piper outside causing a distraction really kind of forced this match to really speed up here. And they did their little wheelbarrow slam and bob special. I'm sure there's a name for it, but I don't know it. And they got the win here. And Jade and Bianca looking ultra mad at the end of this one. Any thoughts on the women's tag title division right now? No? Okay, cool. Let's move on.
it's hot. I love it. I personally love it.
Agree?
I think it's great. I like that we're including NXT because that roster is stacked. And yes, they have the women's North American Yes, we have the women's North American Championship down there, but it looks like they're not taking that off of Kalani Jordan anytime soon, as they shouldn't, because that belt looks amazing on her, and she's doing amazing things with that title. But I'm tired of Bianca and Jade as the women's tag team champions. It's time for somebody else to hold those titles and do something else with it. Like we said in the last stream, Bianca's whole shtick is getting stale to me. This whole EST, I'm the best, and her being the good guy, I'm tired of it. I'm done with it. I want something new. I want something fresh, and that's why she needs to be the one to turn heel. Jade, I love her. She's doing great, but I'm tired of seeing her in the tag team division. I want to see her shine as a singles competitor. So I think that they should drop the titles, maybe not to Damage Control or Unholy Union, but give it to somebody fresh. Hell, even if it's PF Chang, if they give the titles to Pure Fusion Collective, I'm fine with that. It's somebody fresh, it's somebody new, it's somebody that we have not seen with the belt before.
No, PF Chang. No. Give it to Natalia and somebody else.
No. Hell no.
I'm cool with the division. At least it's interesting.
Yep. Rusty's right.
No, Russ, because she started off as a heel.
But
that's what she started as.
She started as a heel, but I told you, man, she's a merch monster. She gets that money. She got that show with Montez Ford. They working on trying to have a family. She's not going to be the heel. Jade is better suited to be the heel, because she's
that's what makes the heel turn even better, when they are somebody that kids look up to, that's somebody that's a merch monster, somebody you never expected to turn heel. They did it with Bailey, and look where it got her.
Preach, Barry. Preach. Tell them something.
Man, listen. But they did. You saw what happened. John Cena started off really as a heel, went face. He never went heel ever again. So it works both ways.
Right. But see, they wanted to. They were thinking about it.
But John was never going to. John seen all that good money. John got that money, and he said, "No,
it wasn't John, because John got his music together. He had shirts designed. It wasn't John. It was the man that won't be named that wouldn't let him turn.
We call him the nasty man on this channel. It's okay. You can call him that.
I'm clean, even though I got a bad boy shirt on.
Again, you don't got to point that out again. We've been able to hide that well enough this episode without you having to point that out, brother.
Listen, let's say this. Like you said, women's division is, I don't want to say it sucks, but I won't say the women's division sucks, but I'll just say this. We need Jade and Bianca to drop the titles wherever, whomever. I don't care who gets the belts off of them. Like Heath Ledger said when he was the Joker in The Dark Knight to Two-Face, add a little chaos in your life. Definitely add chaos. Just like with the storyline that's going on Monday night, the breakup of the New Day. I'm loving it. I'm loving the direction of where they're going. as far as this 10-year anniversary. It's basically the breakup to make up. That's what's going to happen. You need Xavier Woods to be upset, and he has every right to be upset because he feels like the third wheel in the situation with him and Kofi and Big E. Big E got his shine when he won the world championship. Kofi had Kofi Mania. Xavier feels like the redheaded stepchild in the whole situation. And he's tired of it. And he's basically like, you know what? I like this direction of where Xavier Woods is going to be a heel for a little bit, just for a little bit. You know, he's going to fight Kofi, and they're going to have some great matches. But right around WrestleMania season, you're going to get Preacher Man, Big E to come back around, and he's going to bring the family back. He's going to bring the family back into the fold. He's going to say, listen, all right, basically get it out your system. You got it out your system. Let's get back. Bianca and Jade, like I said, man, I don't care who turns heel. Hell, have Naomi turn heel at this point. I do not care. Just do something new. Do something different. Like all three of them, they all get on my nerves. All three of them, personally, and I have nothing personal with them, but it's just the direction of, because they're like the Avengers. Like they're like the Avengers. Who can you really see that's going to take the belts legitimately off of Bianca and Jade Cargill? Like legitimate. I'm talking about someone coming and dominate them and lay them shoulders to the mat. I don't see it on any brand right now, unless you get Jordan Grace and somebody else, somebody on that level. But I don't know. Just have them break up. Drop the title, something, just do something new. I don't care at this point.
Well, I was going to say, you don't have to be dominant to beat the champs. You can be sneaky. And that could be the start of their separation. They lose the championships again. And then one blames the other. And, all that. I feel you on breaking them up. But honestly, you got to put some stability in those women tag titles. And if you're going to let Bianca and Jade run strong, let them run strong for a while. I get that everybody's getting tired of Bianca and everything, but that's when it's going to be the most explosive, when it really happens. So the women tag title need some stability and real contenders. So let them build, get them interviews. That's what makes titles and championship mean more, when they're worth something.
All right. Well, from there we move on to Tiffany time for everybody, because Nia Jax, our women's champion, has some things to say. That segment was weird. I'm not gonna lie, but just for me. But we got some direction. Boo, you want to go ahead and talk about this one? I know you have a very, very special place in your heart for Nia Jax.
Don't ever. Look, the shirt may say thick thighs, thin patience, and yes, thick girls rule. Us thick girls rule the world. However, Nia Jax ain't one of them.
Damn.
Is there any female you like on the roster?
No, it doesn't sound like it.
There are.
It don't sound like it.
No. Nia Jax and Liv Morgan just happen to be bottom of the barrel for me.
The two women holding the women's championships right now.
Yeah, because they don't deserve it. Anyway.
Why they don't deserve it? Go ahead. Okay, I'm gonna let her finish, but go ahead. We'll let her finish.
So this segment was, as Unc said, very, very, very weird. Nia was recapping her title match with Bayley at Bad Blood. And of course we get to the point where Miss Tiffy, Miss Money in the Bank herself, came out, and first of all, she did not cash in. She caused an interference. Just want to make that clear. She never officially cashed in. And, Nia was a little confused. But then we turned the tide to Nia Jax versus Liv Morgan at Crown Jewel. And Nia's like, Tiffy's going to cash in on Liv Morgan. And I'm like, okay. There was a weird headlock thing that happened with that. It was all weird. And Naomi interrupted and
Mhm.
she was like, she deserves a title match. She wanted a shot. And I thought we were getting a title match, but it appears that was not the case. Before the match could even get started,
The
however,
best part of the show happened. I will take it from here because you will have no enthusiasm for this. I got this part. Before the match began, we got oh wow, she took her camera down. All right. Oh, she hates him so much. All right, we get interrupted by one world women's champion, Liv Morgan, accompanied by Dirty Dom and Raquel. And boy, oh boy, may I say, listen, I was pleasantly surprised because I did not see us having this beautiful trio here on SmackDown this evening. So she came out and basically said, "Hey, you're gonna lose to me." That's my impression of Liv Morgan's laugh. That's how it sounds to me. And then from there, Liv Morgan sat at ringside as we had said Nia Jax versus Naomi contest. Hey, Bree, you wanna come back to work?
you missed an important part
Oh,
of
what
that.
was the most important part? Please, please.
Um, Before Liv Morgan could even make it to ringside, she got attacked by one Rhea Ripley, mommy. Okay, they all got attacked, might I add. Rusty, what you gotta get? What y'all gotta get? Like what?
What's on your hearts today?
Wow.
People just speak the truth when they see it. So go ahead.
You know what? Okay. Uh. So my
I ain't
fault. This was
reiterating that
actually
shit.
after the match. Tiffy thought she was going to interfere. Raquel stopped her, took the Money in the Bank briefcase, which is beautiful, might I add. Just saying, it's gorgeous, fits her so well.
It does look nice.
I bet it does. Still waiting patiently over here, might I add, for mine.
Very patient.
Liv Morgan interferes as Raquel causes a distraction. She hits Nia with the Money in the Bank briefcase, and Naomi is able to pick up the win. Now, as stated, we all thought that this was an impromptu championship match. That was what it was called, and it was not. So I'm excited that Naomi got the win because it means that she is still in the running for a title match. I just, wrongfully thought that she had won the title, but it's fine. It's okay. It's fine. I'll feel the glow another day. It's all right. And
So
Naomi
Feel the glow.
Naomi left. It's okay. And then Liv thought she was going to be able to get away scot free,
You go back to Monday.
Hear the most beautiful theme song in all of WWE right now. Miss Rhea Ripley, mommy herself, makes an appearance and attacks Raquel Rodriguez. And Liv decides to run back in the ring as if Nia is going to save her. No. Rhea super kicks Nia, attacks Liv, and then goes after Dom because none of y'all are safe. She got beef with all of y'all. And guess what? Mommy was the only one standing tall at the end of that segment. So I'm just saying WrestleMania 41 is going to be very, very interesting when Rhea Ripley gets that belt back around her waist.
You know what else about WrestleMania 41 is going to be interesting? Where these guys figure in, because we get a promo which basically confirms that, fuck NXT. Motor City Machine Guns are coming to SmackDown next week, and due to some promo work, I'm sure it's going to be them taking on Legado del Fantasmo. So, how do you guys feel about the Motor City Machine Guns finally making their not so well hidden debut on the main roster in WWE?
Before we get to that point, I want to piggyback off of what Bree said and also what Rusty said. So I do feel like at Brown Jewel, that's why I call it Brown Jewel, that Tiffany Stratton will cash in her Money in the Bank. I think the way they're going to set it up is that whoever shoulder she's pinned to the mat, that's who she's going to win the title off of. She'll cash in, make it a triple threat. Whoever's laying down on the mat, whoever shoulders is pinned to the mat, she will win that respective championship. I think that could be a potential spoiler because they do stuff like that at Brown Jewel, so yeah. So that is something where now you saying with Naomi winning, she now holds rights to a number one contendership for a title. Rhea Ripley is going to chase after Liv Morgan with or without the title. So, and Rhea will always be able to come back around and get her women's championship, whatever belt that she wants. But I feel like Tiffany Stratton's there's going to be some shenanigans. That match is going to have a lot of shenanigans going on. There's going to be a lot of stuff going to go on in that match. And like I said, Tiffany's going to sneak in, and whoever's shoulder she's pinned to the mat, heck, if she can pin both of them, she can walk out with both belts. Just like Becky, 2 belts. But I don't see that happening. But
it's not go too crazy. Let's give her a belt, not the belt.
Like I said, whoever shoulders is on the mat, whoever she pins for the 1, 2, 3, that's the respective championship she's going to win. So if it's Liv Morgan, she'll have Liv Morgan's title.
All right.
Yep, but to go back to what you were saying, Motor City Machine Guns going to get their just due, finally be on the big stage. They're going to definitely infuse the tag team division, them and my God, what do you call them? 2 brothers. That's coming from AEW. Them 2.
The
Lucha Brothers.
Lucha Brothers, yes. Those 2 tag teams respectively, when they come in, they're going to definitely infuse the tag team division. Definitely going to give them something different that they haven't seen in a long time.
Yes, Lord.
Phoenix is a superstar in the making. You know what I mean? So he's definitely, he's got to go through the WWE. I don't know. I don't want to call it WWE ringer, but I could see him in maybe 3 years having a singles championship at some point because he's got star written all over him. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I like the Motor City Machine Guns coming to the WWE. I like that. I like their style of wrestling. A little bit of old school, but also a little bit of technical wizardry that they have. It's gonna be nice to see.
And they could jump. They could jump real good too.
Mm-hmm.
They could jump and flip.
That's what I'm concerned about. If they're gonna mess with how bad they're gonna mess with their style, that is always something you have to watch out for with WWE because they have their style of wrestling, and with the Lucha Brothers and them, you got to wonder if they're gonna handcuff them so they don't hurt themselves.
I don't see that happening necessarily, especially under the Triple H era. I know that they have to go through a learning curve. I mean, that's just the part of the game, but I use the examples of AJ Styles. When AJ came in, I don't think they curtailed his style at all. They just kind of basically say, AJ, we want to work around your style. Like he was the exception and not the norm. But most wrestlers who come in from different companies and they get into WWE, they got to go through the WWE style first before they can sort of branch out and create their own niche. Chris Jericho had to do it. When he came in years ago, he had to go through the WWE style before he could become Y2J and all them, the Chris Jericho that we know him from back in the day. So I believe Triple H will give them a little bit more leeway. I mean, like I said, they're going to go through the learning curve. They have to. But their style is something that Triple H is going to say, we're going to find tag teams that we can match them up with. DIY, for example, that's going to be a great team that they can pair off against the Motor City Machine Guns with Gargano and Ciampa style with them, and DIY against the Lucha Bros and stuff like that. So,
and then on top of that, you got we'll finally get the Street Profits as heels.
Yeah,
I get that everybody's tired of them holding them back and all that stuff, but I think finally, if they get that heel run, and then they can see them split up, but I think they have to make sure they have a good heel run to do what they want to do with Ford and Dawkins, because for me, Dawkins is the man who's going to surprise everybody with his singles run. So
yeah, absolutely. And from there, the aforementioned beatdown of Kevin Owens took place off the back of which was a heated arguing segment between DIY and the Street Profits. So I'm sure that those guys are going to beat the crap out of each other sometime soon in the future. And then from there, we get the main event, brother versus brother. And this match was a solid 15 minutes.
It went exactly how I expected it to go. Nothing shocking out of this. We all knew what was going to happen. Jimmy and Solo were going at it. Of course, the rest of the bloodline got involved. Solo got the win. They attacked Jimmy post-match. Roman came out to make the save. Bloodline took out both of them because the numbers game. I definitely was watching those last 30 seconds like a hawk, because I'm like, this is the perfect time. Somebody, anybody, nothing. All we got was before the credits popped up, that copyright popped up at the end. Jimmy Uso goes, "We need help."
We're in South Carolina.
He said, "We need help.
All of our help is nowhere around us."
Yeah.
And Rusty had lofty expectations just like you.
Zilla.
This man is not ready yet.
We done said I don't know how many times he is not ready.
He's not ready yet.
That he's not ready yet.
Listen, there's so many others that's ready now. He's not. We good.
Anybody, it would have been Hikuleo.
Yeah, and Hick is not coming up because he's not ready. He got to go through that NXT.
Yeah, he's in the NXT. Yeah.
Yep. So,
boy, from there, that's how we go off the air from SmackDown. So, does anybody remember what happened on Raw? Because I kind of don't know, Mo. It was all the way on Monday.
Raw is a blur.
Raw was 2 hours, man. You see, it's not 3 hours no more. So it's just like, oh my god.
Pretty much the Judgment Day. I think they attacked Damian Priest or something like that.
I will help us out and pull up some.
Braun was running around spearing everybody. I know that much.
My man Braun Breaker said, "You thought you was finna walk around here scot free and just like nothing's gonna happen?"
Hey, wait a minute. Hold on, real quick. I told people. I said he was going to have a 3-week reign.
Easter egg that I do know from Raw. Well, something that was noticed that I do remember from Monday Night Raw. I don't think Dirty Dom is liking the whole Raquel Rodriguez dynamic with Liv Morgan. I would say that because now Dom is starting to kind of.
I mean, I feel like Dom was just listen. I feel like Dom is just everybody on Monday when we go to work. Like, you pull up the work, you just look at the building like, you know, I ain't feeling this shit today. We out. I'm not like, that's what Dom did on Monday. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not mad at you because you said, listen, don't lie, y'all. Y'all pull up to your job and y'all look at that building like, I don't want to go in there.
Man,
And y'all go in there and y'all go in there anyway.
I don't even go to the building.
Dom said no. Dom said no. We out. This ain't it.
And it's crazy.
Oh yes, thank you, Rusty. How we feel about that match?
I don't
Yeah.
even want to talk about it. So I
You
pulled up
don't?
Monday
You
Night
don't?
Raw results. Nope. I pulled up the Monday Night Raw results. We're gonna go down the card. We're gonna go in order. Okay.
Take us to church then, please.
Yes. So CM Punk kicked off the show. And
Boo.
yeah, you can throw
It's a
up
broken man.
throw that up just one more time.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Wrong one.
Look,
There we go.
sorry.
Yes.
Sorry.
He
We still
thanked
got
everyone. He thanked his fans, for always having his back and supporting him. He thanked his peers in the back, and then he thanked his haters, which, you know what? You're welcome. You're
They
welcome.
are the biggest
You are very
motivators.
welcome.
Yo,
Okay?
the next time you do that, I'm gonna have that video clip queued up so I can just play it in the middle of the live. You're welcome.
No.
Watch.
Hey,
You know what?
Hey,
Do
you
it.
can thank
Now
me
I'm
too.
prepared. You can do it because I'm prepared. First of all, we ain't gonna sit here and act like it's not a great song.
It was a good, yeah. It's an amazing.
It's a really
song.
good song.
It's an
Okay.
amazing song. Yes, got to give you that.
So he said what he had to say. He said he wasn't sure when he was coming back. We all know he's gonna be out for a couple months, and then he'll be back when it's time to do this whole story with Seth Rollins, as was alluded to when Seth Rollins' music hit as soon as he was finished speaking. And
Oh, it was perfect.
It was beautiful.
He was so upset.
Pissed. And I loved it. Okay. He called Seth Rollins, goes to the ring, he calls out Bronson Reed. He was like, you want to get famous? I'll give you your 15 minutes. Okay. He issued a challenge, and then he was interrupted by Jey Uso. And he did not seem very happy with that.
What up, cousin?
Yeah. One good line that Seth did have before he was so amazingly interrupted by Jey Uso. He said, "Get well soon, because the sooner you heal up, the sooner I can beat your ass and retire you for good." With the laugh. Yeah, it felt good to have Monday Night Rollins back.
Shit. How does he do that?
That is instant
Professionals only, huh? God.
Instant karma. Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it felt great to have Monday Night Rollins back. It's been a long month without it, and it was time for our first match of the night, which was a title match. We had Jey Uso, or as Ollie likes to call him, the Yeet Monster.
The Yeet Monster.
Versus Xavier Woods. Okay?
Oh.
This match, we all knew it was going to be great because that Uso New Day chemistry it never misses. Like, never misses. I don't know what it is. It's like bread and butter when it comes to the New Day and the Usos. Like, they just work so well in the ring together. This match was amazing. You throw in the fact that Xavier is still in the midst of this heel turn, and it just, it was so good. So Jey Uso gets the win. He retains the title, and Kofi is trying to get Xavier to shake Jay's hand. Jay's trying to show a sign of respect. They've had their history. We all know that they are good friends outside of the ring. Xavier wasn't going for it. He said,
I'm with Woods. Like, look, Yo, he basically said like, "Yo, fuck, I'm gonna shake his hand for. I lost. Good job. Yeah, no, get the fuck out of here." That's basically what he said.
I'm with Xavier. Y'all know I'm
about
with
to turn. You about to turn back into Consequences Creed. Y'all better recognize who that man is.
Let me tell you
Y'all better
something.
recognize who that man
Let me
is.
tell you something right off the gate. That match was booty, and I'm not talking about the New Day. The reason it was booty because Xavier, with this losing streak, they didn't really have a really great match to me. And the quick win even made me think, holy crap, I'm gonna be right. Because what happened after the match?
Mm-hmm.
That
So
man.
after the match,
Rick Steiner's son came out and wrecked
Braun Breaker came out and he speared Jey Uso. Then Kofi made the save and Kofi got speared. So then Xavier had to hop in to, help Kofi, and then he got speared. So all of this just leads to Braun Breaker versus Jey Uso on next week's episode of Monday Night Raw. For the title. And
May I?
Yeah. Go ahead.
No bread, no water, just meat. That's Braun Breaker, man. That's that damn right there, man. Come on.
You gotta say pause when you say that.
David Steiner.
You gotta say pause when you say that.
It's 2024, bruh. Everything
That's
ain't
Booker
got to
T's
be
slogan. Booker T's catchphase.
Listen,
he says
man, we live in sensitive. We live in sensitive behind
behind
America, man. We gotta. You just gotta watch it sometimes. You do.
And all I'm saying, I told y'all when the shot won the title, he wasn't gonna hold it. But how long?
3 weeks. 3 weeks.
Next week will be what?
3 weeks.
And on top of that, they throw one so they can say, well, he had a successful title defense.
He did.
Yeah. So from there, we move on to the next match, which has a lot of story behind it. We had our good old-fashioned Donnybrook match with Sheamus and Mr. Butch himself.
Pete Dunne, don't call me Butch.
Pete Dunne, the
I'm
bruiserweight.
calling him Butch because look,
the bruiserweight Pete Dunne.
He said he doesn't like being called Butch, and me personally, I like doing things people don't like. So
who wants to be named after a bushwhacker? You know what I mean? Like that sucks.
Nobody wants it, but you want to check, don't you?
That's Pete Dunne. That's the bruiserweight. Anyway.
So Sheamus
After
and Butch,
all the good
they
work
had a great
that Mr. Dunne has gave the WWE in his career, why in the world would they want to disrespect that man?
Because the man that was shall name nameless is stupid and giving him that dumb behind name, so now it's stuck on him.
I don't disagree with y'all that it was a dumb name. I talked openly on this very podcast. We can go back and find the clips. I talked very openly on this podcast about how much I hated him being called Butch. However, I'm also someone who will play into whatever the work is right now. And the work is that he hated it. So me personally, I love doing things people hate. If you tell me you don't like something, and then I'm gonna do it. That's just me.
Well, I don't like Liv Morgan.
I don't like Liv Morgan.
I don't like the name of the man that's holding the world championship. The man that's holding the world championship. I don't like that they gave him that name. I'm gonna always call him Walter.
Man, what?
That's his name. Walter.
Sheamus and Pete Dunne, also known as Butch, had their match. It was great, and Sheamus was able to get the win. I'm hoping that we leave it here. I really want them to leave it here. I think it's done. They've had the Donnybrook match. It's over. Let it go. I'm tired of it. Let's move on. What y'all
I
think?
concur.
I hate to tell y'all this because I know I'm gonna get roasted, but I was asleep during that match. I ain't gonna lie to you, and it wasn't because of the match. Man, I had a rough Monday. Monday was rough, and man, when
Shout
I
out
tell
to Chris
you,
Division.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate y'all.
when I tell y'all I was
Take it as an
snoring,
anniversary gift. Thank you.
I just couldn't focus. But I will say this: I appreciate what they're doing with the feud. It's a short term, cool. Now we need to get to Braun
versus
Breaker and Sheamus for the Intercontinental title. That's what we need to get to.
Mhm. So this was
This is the
not the
only
match.
title Sheamus has not held.
He's gonna get it before he go out.
Mm-hmm.
So this was not the match that made me stop, really watching. It was the next match.
Oh goodness.
We had a 10 woman,
10.
10
1,
woman.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10.
I thought Stephanie McMahon had came back.
I
Listen.
was like, what is this? What is going on here? No.
Yeah. Oh no.
No.
All right. You. Oh.
No.
You not gonna let me have this?
You
Okay.
had your moment, okay? No. You're done. We had a 10-woman tag match featuring
Man, y'all don't play with the disrespect around here. I see.
We don't take disrespect lightly around here.
Not around these parts.
So we had Pure Fusion Collective, or as Onk, loves to call them, PF Chang's, and the unholy union of Isla Dawn and Alba Fire taking on Kaden, Carter, and Katana Chance. Zelina Vega.
Oh yeah.
Come on. Come on with it.
Right.
Come on with it.
So before you go on with this, Bree, let me ask you one question.
Mm-hmm.
So for all the people who dog AEW for talking about not pushing the women, only having one match and one segment, how y'all feeling today about Raw doing this thing?
I get it. I get what they were trying to do. It could have been executed better, in my opinion. I get it.
Who else was in the match? You're stalling. Who else was in the match?
I was asked a question by the professor. Thank you very much. Okay. We had Mini Becky Lynch, also known as Lyra Valkyria.
Yeah, Becky Jr. You better put some respect on that woman's name, Bex Jr.
And Natalia.
Natty!
You know, grandmother got to get her shine every now and again. Come on now.
The undefeated. Currently still undefeated. Natalia. Rated and weep, losers. Rated and weep. Tangaloa is still tag team champion. Natty's undefeated. I am living my life like it's golden. Hey.
So this was the 10-woman tag match, okay? And just want to let y'all know, I do have another page where I have to do content creation, okay? I do book reviews. So I took this opportunity to not pay attention to Raw and finish reading the books that I was supposed to review this month for my other page. So, yeah, that's how I felt about this match. Anyway, the baby faces won. as a shock to no one.
Yay.
And we can move on with more important things on Monday Night Raw.
Like,
Gunther and Sami Zayn.
ah,
Flammy Zayn, as we
do I
love
still
to
got
call
the,
him.
where's the flammy button? I
There
still
it is.
got it. Flammy Zane.
Yes,
Because
Flammy Zayn. And you know
he,
what?
he wears
I
flannels.
since I called Pete Dunne Butch, I will do it for Mr. Ali. We had Flammy Zayn versus Walter.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, I really thought Flammy Zayn was gonna get the win on this one. For a minute there, they had me. And then of course Gunther got the win. And it will be Gunther versus
Choked
Cody
his ass out.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's due for a long title reign.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And shockingly, that was everything that happened on Monday Night Raw.
I mean, when you go
2 hours. You can't do
you,
much.
you get them two. Hey, you would be amazed on how much wrestling you can get on a show when you don't have 3 to waste.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, this is a good question. You mind if I throw this up? This is a good one.
Throw it up.
Because I don't ever see this happening. But if they did, what's one match everybody would like to see? If AEW versus WWE. Oh wait, you want to finish?
Real quick with this
I do.
question.
I like this question. This is good.
I am gonna shout out a YouTube channel because I mention them a lot when we get asked questions like this with fantasy booking. It's Murph's YT13 on YouTube. They do hands down the best fantasy booking videos based on current storyline. So they've actually done a video of how AEW invades WWE, and it's perfect. The matches that we would have got that we could get out of this is insane. Like, of course, Jack Perry's CM Punk.
Oh yes,
Of course.
In a real glass match.
I was about to say, Hell in a Cell with glass around the ring.
Cry me a fucking river.
AJ Styles and Kenny Omega was another one that was in that video, I believe.
Hey. What about that one?
Yeah, of course. That's too easy.
Because my Hounds of Justice heart needs to see the true triple threat match between Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Jon Moxley.
I do not want to see all my favorite kids fight.
I do. Okay.
No.
I do.
Now see, but all right. Well, I think my match already. Just thinking about it, you could book this match 2 years in advance, and I promise you can board it up because of who I'm about to tell you. Of course, I'm taking the tribal chief, the OTC, Roman Reigns, and I will put him up against
Swerve Strickland.
Oh no, you think you know me? Wrong. Not Swerve. My best friend and yours, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF.
Nah.
So
I would have MJF more so.
You a hater.
I would have MJF more so against Seth Rollins. That would be a better match.
No, Osprey's got that spot.
That would be a better match from the styles. The styles of match that they would have would be better than MJF versus Roman Reigns. I'm not saying they wouldn't have a good match, but I think you MJF Seth Rollins, you can get a 60-minute match out of those two.
Right.
So
Easily.
I got 2 for y'all. So I have one based on my TED Talk, of course. And then I have my actual one. So, of course, it's AEW and WWE. We can have a mixed tag match. Why not finally get Liv and Dom versus Rhea and Buddy? Duh. Why not?
That's
Perfect
easy.
looking. Let's do it. Now, what I really want still involves Rhea Ripley, but I'm gonna put her up against, I would say, Chris Statlander.
I see that.
Oh yeah.
Two big
And
beefy
then
chicks
I'd say on the men's
whooping
side,
ass.
I want Will
Shoot,
Ospreay.
you could put Rhea Ripley up against Willow Nightingale and get a great
Oh
match
man.
out
Yeah,
of those.
that
Like,
would be a
there's
banger.
there's a couple names. There's a
That
couple
would be a
names
banger.
that you
You
can
put any of them up
cross.
against Rhea. Yeah. And
She
then
will pounce Rhea right out the screen.
on the men's side, I would say it would be, I'm gonna say Okada versus,
Anybody.
Actually,
it's
even though
versus
they don't,
Rollins for me. I want him versus Seth.
if they actually let them do the strong style match, even though you haven't seen them on TV, Okada against Nakamura.
Oh man.
Mm,
That would shut that whole place down.
that's
And let them actually have a strong style match, meaning like let them wrestle like how they wrestle in New Japan.
Yeah.
So,
do me a favor and go ahead and
just
highlight that last
throwing it out there. But just throwing it out there.
Go ahead and highlight that most recent comment right there.
This one right here.
Yeah, that's the one.
That could have been it right there.
Could have.
Should have.
And
It should have happened.
AEW versus WWE.
It should have happened, but Vince McMahon didn't want to push Bobby Lashley like the way he was supposed to be pushed. Because when the Hurt business was the Hurt business, that's what I was thinking what was going to happen.
Oh yeah.
Like, they kind of fused Bobby Lashley in with Roman Reigns in that whole. It was him, Bobby Lashley, Brock Lesnar, and they kind of did something. They kind of like infused them in at one point, but Vince never really like pulled the trigger on it. It should have been, yeah. It should have definitely been that the Hurt Business against the Bloodline. They missed money on that for sure.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this: you want money? Give me Swerve and Gunther. You talking about slapping? Their styles are different, man. And the breaks, Swerve chest would be just hamburger meat. After Gunther chop.
Actually, a couple other matches I just thought about. Now that you mentioned Swerve, I think Swerve versus Trick Williams would be a good matchup. Also, Hangman Adam Page against Seth Rollins, they would tear the house up. Definitely would tear the house up. For sure.
And I'm gonna tell you, on the women's side, just from the character standpoint, you got to have Timeless Tony Storm versus Chelsea Green. Man, that was for everybody being
out there. Whatever single title that they create in WWE, Chelsea Green is going to be the inaugural champion.
As soon as they drop them mid-card women's titles, Chelsea Green, she getting one of them.
She's being the inaugural champion.
Please don't hold your breath on that belt. You thought it was happening in that Bad Blood, and
this little
you was led astray.
I was hot.
You was led astray.
That was it. Okay, I thought we were finally getting it, but no, it's okay.
That's a good one. Next year. That's a good one, Rusty.
Lesnar and Wardlow.
Lesnar versus Wardlow prior to him dying in AEW. Yes.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like Wardlow. I don't like Wardlow.
I'm gonna tell you what I want is the Samoa Joe, the real Samoa Joe versus Lesnar, and let's see how Brock does then. They tied my boy's hands. Let him be able to do him. Brock ain't gonna be brocking people like he usually do. Not with Joe when he real.
Oh, all right. Now see, just to tickle my fancy, I want to see Samoa Joe versus Wesley because I definitely want to see that nope spot for sure.
Okay, how about before we get off topic? This man Tony D'Angelo beat Obafemi
Yo,
With
fuck
a
out of here.
roll-up.
We ain't talking about NXT, cuz.
No, we
Ain't
gonna
nobody,
talk
don't
about
nobody,
it.
don't nobody want to talk about that shit.
Talk about it. We're gonna
I
talk
wanna
about it because I'm
talk
so
about it.
disgusted.
I'm about to pull the plug. I'm
so
about to listen.
disgusted.
Listen.
I am so disgusted, but it's
I'm about
okay.
to go home.
But it is
We
okay.
about to go home, brother. That's what's about to happen.
Because Ogre's about to win that world heavyweight title. He's about to win the NXT championship very, very soon.
The sad
Very
part
soon.
is,
But I'm so
saw it
disgusted that he
coming.
lost to a
I saw
roll
it
up.
coming. I knew
I
it was
saw it coming. Yeah,
He lost to a freaking roll up. You done made this man dominant, and then you had him lose to a roll up.
man, that's what WWE do. How
I
many
hate
times
it.
Samoa Joe?
They've been doing
I
this
hate
for
it.
20
How many
years.
times Samoa
I
Joe
hate
got
it.
beat by a roll up?
The most dangerous
I hate
move
it.
in all of sports
I
entertainment.
hate
A surprise roll up, ladies and gentlemen.
I hate it. I hate it. I would have rather had the whole family just hit all their moves and then Tony D'Angelo hit his move, and that way you protect him. A guy that dominant should not be losing to no fruit roll up.
You know what? I'm sad now.
Don't be sad. Ober's gonna win the NXT World
I've
Heavyweight
lost.
Championship.
Listen, I've lost my smile.
Well, let me get it back to you, brother. Tomorrow, we're gonna see Moxley kill Bryan.
He will, but he's not gonna win.
Oh yeah,
Is that right?
Because
He's not gonna win.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because everybody thinks that it's gonna be Shane McMahon coming in. It's not. It's gonna be Sami Callihan. That's who's coming.
Well, for the heartbreaking, I already told y'all Christian Cage is going to be the one that beats Daniel Bryan and retire him. So I've already put that out there. So Christian Cage is the one that's going to be the one that takes the title.
I don't know about that, Joe. Are you looking? Do you see the same box that I see on TV?
He's going to whoop Bryan, but Bryan's going to win. Damn, I don't know all the matches that's going on in Wrestle Dream right now.
I got the card. Listen, we can shoot through that real quick.
Yeah, my quick one: the Young Bucks versus Private Party. Now, does anybody on this panel really think Private Party is going to beat the Bucks?
No, Bucks going to win that. We can skip that part. Bucks going to win. Who's Okada fighting?
Okada, he ain't fighting nobody. Okada ain't got no match.
No.
We got Hangman Page versus Jay White.
Oh, that's the matchup. That's the one. I think Jay White's going to win. I think Jay White's going to win, but I think Hangman going to lose his mind after that match. Well, he's going to lose whatever sanity he has left. But Jay White's going to win. Jay White's going to win. He just came back. Who else is fighting?
Darby Allin versus Brody King.
Why?
Because Darby Allin had an open challenge and it was accepted by one Brody King.
So why? Climb Mount Everest. So
there's a story there.
Yeah, Brody gonna kill him so he can go on and climb Mount Everest.
Darby got Brody his job, and that's the story that they're going with. I mean, a lot of these matches don't have a lot of build. They just, they're just going to deliver. Also, we got Mark Briscoe versus Chris Jericho for the Ring of Honor Championship.
Oh, Jericho's going to win. He's going to win the ROH.
No, he already had it.
He's going to win the ROH title.
This is what Jericho.
Who was they talking to in the hallway on Wednesday? Who was that? That the Learning Tree was talking to. He's going to be the new member. Whoever they was talking to out in the hallway, he's going to be the new member of the Learning Tree.
Yes, but here's the point.
He just got his T-shirt. He ain't going to do that.
He ain't going to win the RH title. He's going to get Mark over because Mark ain't had no real big contenders. He's gonna do that job for Mark.
All right. Also, we got Hologram. Y'all don't know who these people is. Hologram. He is undefeated in AEW. He is the new Jumping Jelly Bean. Is the best way I can call him that. I don't know what his race is, but I don't want to offend nobody. But he do a lot of good athletic stuff, and he is taking on the Beast Mortos in a 2 out of 3 falls match.
Oh, y'all got to give Mortos his props.
He can listen.
He is. Well, he can fly.
Listen, he is definitely somebody where I knew once he came here, they're gonna find something for him to do. And Jesus Christ, they doing it for him here. And as we move on, we got Jack Perry taking on the wrestler Katsuyori Shibata for the TNT title. I'm going to go with the scapegoat. If y'all know me, I'm always on Team Jack Perry.
Yeah.
Always. Why? Bro, you want to tell them why I'm always on Team Jack Perry?
Because of the glass.
No. Bree knows why. Tell him why.
Because you cry a river. Is that what that is?
No.
You cry him a river. Yeah, you can say it.
A bunch of terrible answers. Why? Why, Bree?
Because fuck CM Punk.
No. Man was set on fire, man. He was on fire. Y'all forgot?
I don't watch AEW. I don't know how many.
You was here when I talked about him being on fire. That was a big deal.
For as much as y'all hate CM Punk, that man Jack Perry got mushed by CM Punk in the backstage and did nothing to him. So
whatever. From there, we got Mariah May taking on Willow Nightingale for the AEW Women's World Championship.
It's actually going to be a good match, but Mariah May is going to win.
Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, my girl Willow in a wrong place at the wrong time.
The matchup there's only one match on the card that I really care about.
We got two more. We got the triple threat match for the international championship. Ricochet, Ospreay, and Takeshita.
And Takeshita should win.
He needs to win.
Yeah,
he needs this.
I like Takeshita.
And
he's had one hell of a year. You
right.
That's why you give it to
Kenny Omega in 3 straight matches, and every match that he's been in since he joined the Don Callis family has been fire. So it's high time that Takeshita wins that title.
Yeah.
If they were going to change the title for Ospreay or Ricochet, they would have did that shit on Dynamite. I swear. Shibata needs this right here. Okay. And then the match that everybody wants to talk about, the main event, Danielson versus Mox for the World Heavyweight Championship. Don't all jump in there one show. Who's going to win?
I told you who's going to win. Danielson's going to
win.
Mox.
It's going to be, who's going to win? The EMTs, because there's going to be a lot of blood involved in this match. That's who's going to win.
The EMTs will win.
Yes, the EMTs is going to win because there's going to be a lot of blood involved in this match.
This is going to send Brian to do his surgery, get well, and he can come back to get that revenge. He ain't doing it full time, but
if they do it right, they're going to fight. Moxie's going to almost kill him, but Brian's going to win, but he's going to be too weak. Then you have Christian Cage come out there, cash in his whatever contract or whatever, let Christian win the title. Daniel Bryan leaves for good. And Christian can go ahead and gloat about, him being the one to retire Daniel Bryan. Or I'm sorry, Bryan.
I'll take those odds, Rusty. I'll take that action.
Yeah.
I'll take that action.
Definitely under.
I got 5 on it. I got 5 on that for sure.
Man, dang, no Okada, no MJF.
No. MJF's in Happy Gilmore right now, so he'll be back.
And you forgot Swerve will be back.
Swerve, because that's something that everybody we would much rather see that than a match. Yeah, Swerve returns and Wrestle Dream,
and we're gonna see the debut of one leader of the Hurt Syndicate, Bobby Lashley.
I thought that was supposed to be a surprise. I thought we was going over what was announced, and they not called the Hurt Syndicate. They called the Hurt LLC. We got to call that right.
They'll always be the Hurt Business to me, but well.
They should have went with the TNA name, the Beatdown Clan. But hey, man, what do I know?
How about this? The Hurt Mall Kiosk. That sounds good.
No, it doesn't.
I like that. It's a business.
You sleep over there, huh?
It's a business. She don't watch AEW, so she don't really be. She really don't be in these conversations.
No, I get that point, but I mean, statue. I mean, she can't move. Look, I don't like being around dead bodies because you know how it is for us. So, I need her to move and make sure that everybody knows she good.
All right. Well, you know what? I feel like from there we can just go ahead and put a bow on this one right here. Episode 48. God damn it! One full calendar year of doing this thing here called the pod.
Are we gonna drop the plan for next Thursday, or are we gonna hold on to that?
I mean, you just said it now. Shit. The actual day. I'm sorry.
Let me check my work schedule, y'all, because I'm actually y'all. I think I work next Thursday, but I might have to pop in.
We'll schedule it. Don't worry about it. We'll get it so everybody can be here. Yeah, the actual anniversary is next Thursday, so we'll pop up and do a live, and you know, we'll talk about something. I don't know. We'll find something to do. That was really funny. I'm sorry. We'll definitely do something. Where can every? Oh, go ahead, bro.
Let me be the first to say, I'm so glad that I have y'all in my life. My life has gotten so much better rocking with y'all, hanging out, doing the things we do, and we're just making content better and better. So let me say that first. Second of all, thank you for letting me grace y'all humble abode once again. I have so much fun. I learned so much. I mean, you know, so thank you again. And I love the team. Y'all rock out every time. So happy anniversary.
Thank you. Thank you.
No doubt.
All right, Bree, where can they find you at on all the stuff?
Y'all can find me on Instagram at 3Bree99 period with 2 underscores. Right there.
Unk, same thing, my brother. Where can they get you?
Yeah, you can find your boy at Ali_Insta 2024. You know my slogan, Tangaloa was born to the booty juice. He will be engraved in booty juice. That's all I got to say.
Professor Bear.
Well, you can find me in my home of WSN, or if you don't know that, what's wrong with you? But it's the Wrestling Society Network on Facebook. You never know where you'll find me, what podcast. I'm always repping for all of wrestling. And as always, thank you for being great fans, because without y'all, there'd be no me, especially you, Rusty, because I don't even mention what podcast I'm doing, and you just show up, and I'm like, good Lord, did they book you too?
Yo, I don't know. Hey, Rusty, you gonna have to chill with all that.
Rusty, what is
have
with
to
the
stop
sexy red hair?
with all of that.
That's why me and Rusty be rocking together, because he know what time it is.
Stop it. Y'all gonna stop all of this sexy red slander. Cut it out. I'm Uncle Black 215. Follow the page, 2.5 Heels, all that good jazz. Tangalo for president. And don't forget, you guys, hey, you gotta come back when we close the show out. You can't leave.
I wasn't gonna catch it. No.
You can't leave. See, I almost got it.
Catch me.
I'll go back. I'll go back and see if I got you. But as we always say here, man.
Tangaloa
damn, maybe fuck up the sign off. All right, I'm gonna try it again. Stop it, Ali. Stop it. Stop it. Tangaloa is not booty juice. He's the GOAT. He's the greatest of all time. I gotta get out of here. So, as I always say, as we say, for 1 year here, 2.5 Heels, all of us, wherever there's wrestling, best believe there's 2.5 Heels. Now, enjoy that sweet ass song, and I'm gonna get up from the computer desk and walk away.